Hello everybody, this is Yousef with another show tonight, new episode. So welcome back to my show. I'm gonna do it very fast and quick tonight or today. And this is showing you how to make Persian rice, Basmati rice. The reason is because I already showed you once in one of my show, but I want to show you this only making it rice, especially going to be very in depth to show you exactly how to make it, and also with the 3 different tahdig, which is the bottom of the pot. It's going to be crispy rice, very delicious with any food or just itself. And the rice itself, which is a crispy rice. Also we can make it with the potato and pita bread. So what we need for tonight is obviously a rice. This is 4 cups of the rice, which is good for, each 2 cups good for 3 people. So this is fits 6 people. And I'm gonna have oil, salt to make the rice, and saffron. This is a ground saffron, which I put it some in the water to mix it and for the finish, and pita bread. So what I'm gonna do right now, first I'm gonna slice these potatoes for the one of our tahdig, which is as I said, don't make it too thin or too thick. This is the size. This is the best size for it. This 3 is potato is good for this size of pot, but depends on your rice and size of the pot. You have to use, make it 2 or 5. So while I'm doing this to make the rice ready to make the tahdig, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this into the this and put the water on it to keep it fresh, and also to take most of the starch out of it. So which is, by the time is ready and fresh, stay fresh for what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna wash it 1 time and then just leave it in the water till the rice is ready, and put it on the bottom of the pot. So this is good enough. I'm gonna put it aside and go do the rest of the thing that we have to do, which obviously is going to the next step is washing the rice itself. I'm gonna take it back again here and start washing this. So as I said, depends on people. Some wash it just 1 or 2 times. Some people like me, I wash it till the water is clear. And I do it with the cold water. Again, some people do that with the hot water and just leave the sit for a couple hours with the salt in it. But there is no need for this kind of rice, this basmati rice. You don't have to soak it in the water. You can put it right away over the heat and wait till it just boil, and as soon as it gets a little bit soft, then you drain the water out of the pot and wash it with the cold water and put it back in the pot, which I'm going to show you the process. So I'm going to wash this couple more times, then I'm going to put it on a heat and I'm going to show you. Okay, washing is enough, so I'm done with the washing it. So I'm just going to put the water into it till it covers enough. Okay, I'm going to put the water to cover the rice at least about 2.5 or 3 inches water. Okay, then I'm just gonna take this and put it on over the heat. And this is the time that I'm gonna add the salt into the rice, and which is about like a 5 teaspoon rice, because later on we're gonna wash that, so all the salt is gonna go. But this way it keeps the rice from breaking out, so it makes it nice and long. By the way, we're not gonna put the top on it at this time, because first of all we're gonna make sure that there is a room when it comes up. It's not gonna go over the overload. And also we watch till it start boiling. When it start boiling, after maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes, taste the rice. When it gets softer than what it is, then is the time to drain the rice. I'm gonna show you that later on. Okay, here we are. As you see, is boiling here, and is a time that has already been a couple of minutes that's boiling, and the rice is almost done, because look at the length of the rice and the taste, it's just getting very soft now. Is a time to take it and drain the water. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash it off with a cold water, which some people they say has to be hot. Not necessarily for this kind of rice. There is no need. Just rinse it off, because as you saw, I put lots of salt on it, so you have to take the salt out of it. But as you see, it helps to make it long and stay in one piece, not to just break. That the salt, that's what salt is for. And also at the same time, it makes it a little bit tastier, because anyway a little of those is going to go inside of the rice itself. So that's what you're going to do. Make sure 100% you drain all the extra salt that you had in here. Okay, what we're gonna wait for this is enough for just washing it off. Need put a little bit of the water in the pot, put it back on a heat, just a little bit of water, maybe like a 4-5 tablespoonful water, and add the oil to cover the bottom of the. It's about like just put like about like a 5 or 6 tablespoonful. Also, I usually use the grapeseed oil. That's what I prefer. So it depends on what you want. It's up to you. Okay, this is a time that I just add about like a tablespoon or more of the saffron that I prepared for just the rice. I put on the bottom because it makes it they're colorful and also the taste. So I'm just gonna add that to it, and I just dilute it with the whole water and oil that I put in here. So this is ready to put the rice back in this pot for having a great crispy rice at the bottom. Okay, so that's to come with me here, and I show you how to put the rice back to the pot again. Make sure that you spread the rice very softly, gently. Don't push it hard, just to make it fluffy rice. That's the way that you should put the rice back into the pot for getting a good result of the fluffy white basmati rice or Persian rice. It's mostly even the Indian use the same kind of rice. Pakistan, Afghanistan, and most of the Middle Eastern also. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back on the over the heat, but this time I'm going to make a couple holes on it with the bottom of the, the handle of the spoon like this, because it's let it to breathe and the steam comes out. For the first 10 minutes, it's a medium high or a high heat, and after 10 minutes, you reduce the heat to the medium or low medium and let it sit. As soon as you see the steam, then you have to cover the top with even the kitchen cloth like this and put it back on the top of it, or with the kitchen paper towel. So I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to leave it the way that it is till the steam comes out and I see that. So this is a high heat right now. Okay, now I'm going to do the same process, this time with the potato. So I'm going to use the potato that we already sliced that. You put it on you know how to make that mixture of oil and water and saffron. So I'm gonna just put those right here. Okay, and cover the bottom of the pot with this slice of the potato nicely. So as you see, we have a little bit extra here, but it's okay. You can put it around and it covers it. Still, you're gonna get a great potato fried in the bottom. All right, now is the time that you put back the rice on the top of this, the same way that we did the first one. Okay, for just preparing with the tahdig, with the pita bread, we're making it half from the cutting that, make it 2 pieces out of 1, because this is going to be too thick, and then we use those for the tahdig. It's the same exact process as those 2. I already have the pot ready. I'm going to put it in the bottom of it, then I add the rice. Then we do the same thing as the first one. Okay, I think it's a time that all my 3 rices are ready with the 3 different tahdig, and so I'm going to take a little bit of the rice and put it in a small bowl and add the saffron on the top of it, make it a saffron rice for the top of the dish, and then make it the separate tahdig for you to show you what it's became, and the final result. All right. Okay, here we are with the rice that I promised you. This is our basmati rice, the best that it could be. Beautiful long grain, and 3 different tahdig or bottom of the rice. This one is a rice crispy as it could get, and the one with the pita bread also very crispy and crunchy, and potato, which also is very beautifully done and so delicious. I hope that you enjoy. Try this and make sure that you just get back to me, give me comment and what you think about it. So I'm waiting for your comment, and make sure you put a like and subscribe to my show. And next time I'm gonna come with a different food. Good night. Have a wonderful time. Delicious. So good.